With summer in full swing, I feel that familiar urge to refresh my closet, but I'm not trying to waste money on pieces that I'm going to wear once or for just one season. And that's where Quince comes in. Their clothes are timeless, feel luxurious, look elevated, and the quality is way beyond what you'd expect for the price. I just got a white linen maxi dress. Now, if I had paid for that dress in a department store, I would have paid $170. Well, guess what? I got it for $69. And by the way, that same dress comes in blue pinstripe. Think 100% European linen top starting at $30. Washable silk dresses and skirts and soft cotton sweaters. Versatile warm weather pieces that you're going to reach for again and again. And the best part, everything with Quince is half the cost of similar brands. By working directly with top artisans and cutting out the middlemen, Quince gives you luxury without the markup. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes. So you've got to give your summer closet an upgrade with Quince. Go to quince.com/Kate Casey for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/Kate Casey to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/Kate Casey.
You have 5 new messages.
Hey, Carl, it's Jen from Finance. Could you submit your expenses this week?
Hey, Carl, happy Friday. It's Jen, Finance. Just need those receipts today. Me again, Carl. Really need those receipts, like last week. Please just tell me where they are. Are you by your desk right now?
Finance teams, you shouldn't be chasing down Carl or anyone else. With Ramp, expenses are sent with a text and reminders happen automatically. Switch your business to ramp.com today and love finance again.
Welcome back for another episode of Reality Life with Kate Casey, and welcome back for this What to Watch episode. I am so excited about this week's episode, and I want to make sure that you have the full checklist of all these great options to watch this week. And you need to do that by going to katecasey.substack.com. On that Substack letter, you're going to get not only the list of what to watch each week, but my full book club list, which has included recent books and interviews with the authors. Also, I've got funny articles about reality TV that you don't want to miss. So make sure you go to katecasey.substack.com. Also, I think a lot of these options this week are going to be great conversation starters, great deep dives for you to do late at night. Some of you, this might be the first week that you've had a vacation this year. You want to tuck away and watch something and to just fully immerse yourself in a story. And this is a great list for you. So katecasey.substack.com. And also make sure that you're in that Facebook group, Reality Life with Kate Casey. And I'm going to tell you why. I think a lot of you right now are thinking to yourself, if I only had a lot of people in my life who watch the same things, if I only had somebody that I could write back and forth with about this bonkers story that I'm watching or this reality star that makes me crazy, they are in that group. They are your people. So go to this search button on Facebook and put in Reality Life with Kate Casey. Okay, so this week is full. A lot of documentaries, so buckle up because we've got some good ones. But first, I have to tell you that next week, the challenge Vets and New Threats is going to be released on MTV, season 41, if you can believe it. But this week, they launch a special, which airs on July 23rd. If you want to get your feet wet, find out who the players are, the location, what to expect this season, it's a great way to dip that toe in. Again, it's called the Challenge Vets and New Threats. Think of it as the godfather of competition reality ensemble shows. You know, you have Survivor, but the difference is the challenge began by pulling cast members from the Real World and Road Rules on MTV. And over the years, they've added other reality stars. This is a group of people that do a considerable amount of physical training before they even get there. So we're talking peak performances. Then you can throw in fighting, bitterness, and sometimes hookups. So it makes it a very great watch. So dip your toe in with the launch on July 23rd. Now, the next one is a bonkers docuseries. I have a full episode about it this week, an interview with the director and the executive producer. It's truly one of those stories that is mind-bending, and it's got an international touch to it as well, which makes it fun. It's called Trophy Wife, Murder on Safari, and it drops Monday, July 21st on Hulu, not to be missed. A mysterious death on an African hunting trip sets off a years-long international investigation into the life of Larry Rudolph, a flashy Pittsburgh area dentist with a taste for big game and bigger secrets, including a long-running affair with his dental hygienist, Lori. After Larry Rudolph is forced to choose between his wife of 34 years, Bianca, and his mistress, one of them is found dead in his safari cabin in Zambia. The local authorities rule it by accident, but back in the US, suspicions mount. As investigators dig deeper, they uncover decades of salacious patterns in Larry Rudolph's personal and professional dealings, including affairs, fraud, and more. But the question remains, could this apparent egomaniac commit murder? And if so, does the FBI have evidence to prove it? The adrenaline-pumping 3-part series features exclusive interviews with Larry Rudolph and Lori, the mistress from federal prison, offering rare insight into their relationship. Plus, new interviews with an eclectic cast of characters, including Larry's former business partner, her daughter, the Rudolph's insurance broker, FBI agents close to the case, the former U.S. ambassador to Zambia, and more. Members of Safari Club International and several of Larry Rudolph's former dental office employees, they also speak out. And they paint a picture, a disturbing picture, of the man at the center of the shocking case. It's called Trophy Wife: Murder on Safari. It's on Hulu, July 21st. I love these kind of shows. This one is called Critical: Between Life and Death. This airs on Netflix Wednesday, July 23rd, and it follows London's trauma units as they treat the most severely injured. It's built on real frontline access. Cameras were embedded in paramedic units, air ambulances, emergency call centers, trauma wards, and operating theaters across 4 of the major London hospitals: St. George's, Royal London, St. Mary's, and King's College. It's created by The Garden, the team behind Channel 4's acclaimed 24 Hours in A&E. And it's high stakes and emotional. You've got highlighting approximately 6,000 trauma calls daily, showcases split-second decisions by paramedics, surgeons, and ambulance dispatchers. Survival rates in London's trauma network have improved by over 50%, a testament to their life-saving mission. And beyond medical procedures, the series lets you into the emotional journeys, the patients, the families, and heroic staff, navigating life and death crisis. CBS every summer would air a show that was similar to this, and I loved to follow the patients. And then after the show had ended, and that's why I think you're going to like this show, Critical: Between Life and Death, Netflix, July 23rd. If you love music, check out Hitmakers on Netflix on July 24th. 12 of the industry's best songwriters and producers, they're coming together at real high-stakes writing camps to create hits for today's biggest stars. You can expect 6 episodes. It offers a behind-the-scenes glimpse into the high-pressure world of professional songwriting camps, following a roster of 12 top-tier songwriters and producers, showcasing creative clashes, ego collisions, emotional breakthroughs, and moments of inspiration at real-world songwriting retreats. And you're going to hear some major hits. So it's called Hitmakers. It's on Netflix, July 24th. Summer is my favorite time of the year. Nothing is better than a backyard party. Do you love having people over to enjoy the warm weather in your outdoor space? Do you need ways to entertain the kids while they're out of school? Well, if you're having a backyard get-together, Wayfair is your one-stop shop for outdoor entertaining. Cookout, shop patio tables, grills, and dishware. Pool party, kick back with lounge chairs, day beds, and umbrellas. Game night, Wayfair's got cornhole, croquet, and string lights to set the scene. And with fast and easy shipping, it's never been easier to get ready to party. So however you kick back, you can go to Wayfair for effortless entertaining and game-filled gatherings. I live in a neighborhood with houses that look like Cape Cod, which is where I spent time as a child. It's one of my favorite places in the world. And with Wayfair, I can decorate my entire house and my backyard with the most beautiful white furniture that takes me back to Chatham. There's something for every style and every home, no matter your space or budget. And the best part, free and easy delivery, even on the big stuff. I can't even tell you, I feel like I ordered it and came right away. Shop outdoor furniture, grills, lawn games, and way more for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now to explore a huge outdoor selection. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. This show is sponsored by Liquid IV. No matter how hot your summer gets, Liquid IV can help keep you hydrated for the adventures ahead. This summer, I'm traveling with my son Jack for lacrosse tournaments. Hot, blazing, sunny afternoons. There is nothing that tastes as good and keeps you as hydrated as Liquid IV. I just tear, pour, and enjoy. And I'm calling out to all of you parents who will also be watching your athletes this summer. This is a game changer. The sugar-free options include white peach, lemon lime, rainbow sherbet, and the new Arctic raspberry. But they've also got cotton candy or popsicle firecracker. Just 1 stick and 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink. 8 essential vitamins and nutrients, and always non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Squeeze the most out of your summer with Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first order with code Kate Casey at checkout. That's 20% off your first order with code Kate Casey at liquidiv.com. If you've been watching the Trainwreck series, PI Moms is on Netflix July 22nd. In 2010, Lifetime Channel commissions a reality TV series about a private investigation agency staffed by soccer moms. Everyone is convinced that they have the next big hit on their hands until the production crew starts to notice something's a little off. The moms' investigations keep falling apart, leading to allegations of sabotage. And at the same time, a mysterious informant accuses the agency's boss of running an illegal drug operation on the side, abetted by a corrupt cop. So for both the TV series and the criminals dealing drugs, it's only a matter of time before things fall disastrously apart. It's your next train wreck. It's called PI Moms, Netflix, July 22nd. Okay, another doc for you. Shiny Happy People, A Teenage Holy War. This is on Amazon Prime Video beginning July 23rd. This one explores the evangelical teen pop culture that exploded across the US in the 90s and the early aughts, and the larger forces focusing on harnessing their earnest faith for far-reaching influence, and focuses on the controversial organization Teen Mania, once America's largest youth ministry, attracting millions through their wildly popular stadium shows known as Acquire the Fire. So this one explores the explosive rise of evangelical teen culture in the 1990s to the early aughts, centered around those massive stadium events where youth pledge purity and embrace rock worship amid rousing sermons. But it also unveils the darker side behind the spectacle, spiritual boot camps with extremely physical and emotional tests, psychological manipulation, and high-pressure mission campaigns often described as co-opted ideology cloaked in Christian purpose. Shiny Happy People, A Teenage Holy War. Now, added to that, there is another documentary series that I had the great pleasure of interviewing the filmmakers behind. A very eye-opening, interesting doc-series called The Religion Business. It's currently streaming on Amazon Prime, and it is a 7-part docuseries that explores the business side of Western religions, particularly Christianity, and examines how some religious institutions have become more like businesses or even operate like mafias. The series is directed by Nathan Apfel and aims to spark conversations and action around transparency, accountability, and reform within religious organizations. So, key aspects of the series, they focus on Christianity. The series specifically examines on the financial aspects of Christianity in the West, highlights the lack of transparency and oversight within the religious and nonprofit sector. It argues that some religious organizations operate like those business practices and even resemble mafias. Investigates how Christianity became institutionalized and how donor dollars are used within the community. And it aims to be a catalyst for global conversations about accountability within religious institutions. So again, it's called The Religion Business, and it is streaming on Amazon Prime. And then, of course, you can watch The Valley and Real Housewives of Miami and Real Housewives of Orange County if you want like just a brain release. And of course, Bachelor in Paradise, you have the older cast, the golden cast members that have also been added to the fray. So the list is The Challenge, Vets and New Threats on MTV, Trophy Wife, Murder on Safari on Hulu, Critical Between Life and Death on Netflix, Hitmakers on Netflix, Shiny Happy People, A Teenage Holy War on Amazon Prime, and then The Religion Business, which is streaming on Amazon Prime, and of course, all of the Bravo shows too. So make sure you check out the list at katecasey.substack.com and also the Facebook group, Reality Life with Kate Casey. Make sure that you are subscribed to this podcast, that you leave a 5-star review. You check out the bonus podcast on Apple Podcast and on Patreon at patreon.com/Kate Casey. And follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram at KatecaseyCA, TikTok, it's Kate Casey, Twitter, Threads, and Blue Sky at Kate Casey. And make sure you check back this week because I've got fantastic episodes and guests.
Hello, I'm Dax Shepard.
And I'm Monica Padman.
And we love talking to people. Every Monday and Wednesday, we sit down with actors, authors, scientists, really anyone interesting, and have real, honest conversations about life, success, failure, and everything in between. We get vulnerable, we get nerdy, and yes, I occasionally overshare.
Me too. And I would say more than occasionally.
Yeah, but some of our favorite stories actually come from you, our listeners. That's why we created Armchair Anonymous.
Yes, every Friday on Armchair Anonymous, we get to hear your funniest, weirdest, most jaw-dropping confessions. And boy, have you delivered.
Yeah, from disastrous dates to family secrets to the time you accidentally joined a cult or evacuated without authorization.
We really have heard it all.
Yes, we have, and we love it. So come pull up a chair. Follow Armchair Expert on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. And subscribe to Armchair Expert on YouTube.